All right. So interesting enough. So shout out Josh Brown again. So they had Rick Edelman on, founder of Edelman Financial Engine. So there is about 300,000 financial advisors in the US right now. And 38, roughly 40% of them are expected to retire within the next decade. Edelman also made the case that financial planning may not, it may not, it may be, it may be one of the most AI resistant professions out there. So this is actually part of the gap that we are looking to close. Even when we launched IMC Financial Consulting, one of the things that I saw is two verticals. The increase of the appetite of individuals that really want some type of insight and expertise to get guidance versus like transactional involvement. Hey, do this and I'll see you in 12 months. Like, no, I really want some insight. And then two, the role that technology was going to play in potentially enabling, we'll just say, more advisors to be more confident with what they're talking about, but also exposing households to information that advisors would typically hold to try to seem like they, you got to come to me for the information. Well, now things have changed. But one dynamic when you combine those two is the age of these advisors and the accounts in which they are servicing. And the issue which has been pointed out is that you have a good bit of these advisors that are in their, we'll just say 60s, 70s, and even 80s that have been doing it for 30 plus years. That have is coming to the end of the road. So over the next 10 years, it's going to open up a huge opportunity for more people to get into the industry, which is why it's important for platforms like we have with the IMC Financial Freedom Project to introduce the language of money to students at a younger age so they can at least have a foundational understanding of how money works, how it can grow, how loans work, principal, interest, and term, what is compounding interest, what is a portfolio, what is the stock market. And so as they're able to not be so foreign with this terminology, now the job opportunities that may exist in the industry, they can now see themselves in the industry because the language isn't something that trumps them at the front door, right? It really just stops their every movement because they're like, yeah, I don't know what you mean. Alpha, is that a fraternity? Like, what are you talking about? So really, really good insight here in regards of the role technology is playing, but also just knowing that if you cannot sit across from a family and understand their fears and what financial freedom, really means to them, technology is not going to be able to replace that. A human has to play that role. And so this is why I feel like our role at IMC and the way in which we're implementing that is that we're building the next generation of financially literate young people now through our platforms, programs. And so really, really excited about that. So again, as we could see, that 38% are expected to retire in the next decade. So there's going to be some opportunities out there for those that are thinking about the financial industry.